Hey everybody, Eric from the Wait For It podcast here at Ocala Comic Con with Reed Shannon,
Hey!
the voice of Ekko in Arcane. And I mean, man, how are you doing today? We felt your energy early on.
Yeah.
Like, how's it been going today?
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. There's so much good cosplay. It's like super excited. We got like almost the whole Arcane cast out here.
Yeah.
We're just like turning it up. And it's my birthday tomorrow. So I'm like turning
birthday.
all the way up.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
what I love to hear. Are there any of the voice actors that are here that you're meeting for the first time? I hear that's a common thing sometimes.
I know everybody that's here this time, but the last time I did meet a few of my cast members for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get to get past all the awkward intros.
Yeah. Hey, I've heard your voice for the last 10 years. We've been co-stars. Nice to meet you.
Right. Well, Reed, I'd love to ask you, obviously with the character Ekko, first of all, just congratulations on having such a great role. I think that's super cool. What was it like getting the call to be able to do that? And what was like your first initial thoughts of just like jumping into this wide world of Arcane?
It's crazy. What makes Arcane so good is that it's really handcrafted. And so for the first season, it took like 6 years to make, and we didn't even know it was gonna land on Netflix for the first 5 of them. And so when I got the call to audition, I was like, oh, this is cool. It's like a real fantastical universe. And then it was just like really cool to see the process happen. They only had the art, and every time I saw some new art for him, I was like, oh man, this is legendary.
Yeah.
And now it's just one of those things. I'm like, man, I get to go to Comic Cons all over the world, and talk about such a cool like time traveling character,
Right.
who could complain?
Exactly. And I'm curious, Reed, everybody kind of puts their own little spin on a character.
Yeah.
So what is something for Ekko that is purely Reed? So what is something you put in there? Is there anything at all, even something subtle, that like you feel the two of you share?
All of the times when Ekko is like, he's like thinking to himself, or he's making like a face at something,
Yeah.
he doesn't really hold a lot in.
Yeah.
But anytime he's making like a face or passing a judgment, that's me.
There we
Hands
go.
down, and I didn't realize it until I saw season 1, and I was like, wow, that's I do that, huh?
That's that natural ability, man. That's
Yeah.
super, super cool. And I know that kind of wrapping up here,
Yeah.
you were showing me a little bit about Convergence,
Yeah.
a League of Legends story.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So Convergence is a video game that's out now. You guys can go check it out on all gaming platforms, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever you got, you can find it. It's a dope 2D platformer created by Riot and Double Stallion Games. It's just a story about Ekko in the sump trying to save people like he normally does. And check it out. This picture came from London when we released the game. Had a bunch of Ekko cosplayers out there. But it's a really awesome game. So if you have the means, go check it out, man. Go play the game and see just how awesome Ekko really is.
Reed, thank you so much for giving us your time.
Thank you.
Make sure to check this out.
Yes, and the Wait For It podcast.